Hello, if you're watching this is our trip to Wales and we're heading to Bala for the half term. 4 kids, 3 girls, 1 boy. So we thought we'd film it for the week to show you what you can do in Wales on the February half term. So if you enjoy this video, that's good. If not, then I guess we'll sit and watch it in
We'll just save it for
10 years time and we'll back on it.
And here we are arriving at our home for the week. We stopped on a Monday to Friday in the February half term. The site was called Pennygarth Lodges and it was next to Bala Lake. We booked through Ho Seasons. It was a 4-bedroomed lodge with a hot tub. There was 8 of us staying and it was more than large enough. We paid £10 for Wi-Fi and the voucher allowed us to use it on 8 devices.
Good to go. So this is our lodge for the week. Very nice. Ooh. Oh yes. With this, very nice. What have we got here? 1 bedroom there. And another one there. One double with a TV and ensuite. And another double. Lovely. And we'll report back, let you know how our stay is. Obviously got the hot tub as well. Obviously raining at the minute. I'm guessing we'll still sit in our hot tub. Ooh. Look at that. Good days.
There was a small car park that was free to use. On this occasion it was full, so we managed to park on the road.
How are you pronouncing it? Rhiwargor Waterfalls. Rhiwargor Waterfalls. 6-mile drive from Bala. Roads are quite slim though, so 1 or 2 bits where we encountered some sheep and other vehicles, so I think twice I had to get into a bit of a passing place. It's a good thing just to remember where the passing places are, and I was just saying probably a bit easier to reverse down than reverse up. So come to see a waterfall. If I'm honest, I expected it to be a little bit bigger. That's your waterfall. Come on.
really small
Yeah,
as
oh,
well.
there's a family of 20 just...
Actually, look. I'm good. Were there any ones on this part?
If we'd have had time, we could have gone up on bridge.
We've got to come back here anyway. If you catch the last train from here, there's no return. Because the last... It stops at the other side. So you'd have to get the last train from...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it is windy as we're in Barmouth.
What?
Barmouth? Start again. We're in Barmouth. It's very, very windy. Wanted to come and have a look at the seaside. It's only about a 45-minute drive from Bala. Don't think we'll be paddling today. No paddling. Arcades are open. Arcades are open. Get in. That's why we're going to the arcade. Is it too cold for ice cream? That one round there was open. I think we're gonna have fish and chips later for dinner. Yeah, you can't have fish and chips at the seaside. It's the law. Just in the rock shop.
I like that one.
Getting a fridge magnet. Been in the arcades. I spent £15. 2 rubber ducks.
At least 15.
Success.
Mama, I want this.
Oh, yeah, the crab.
Mummy, I want this.
Yeah,
I don't know
Mama.
about whole knuckle whales though.
no,
Mummy, I need.
I want crabs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I think we're finished now on the old seafront. Done the arcades, done the rock shop. Offered Vicky some hard rock, but she didn't want it. So, and now we are heading to the main street, the high street. I've already earmarked the fish and chip shop that we're going to go to. Decent reviews on Google. Always want to stay above 4, don't you? This was at 4.5, so it's decent. I don't think it's a massive amount. It's not a massive town, is it? It's my first time here.
Oh, carousel!
No, it's a lovely place. And to be fair, considering it's
Like it says arousal.
considering it's Vicky's just spotted see if I can spin it. Can't spin it right. So these last few months I've got an addiction. I've become addicted to charity shops. You know why? Everywhere I go now I have to have a look around the charity shop. I like mainly looking for puzzles, and Vicky likes looking for books. Yeah, just really love looking around the charity shops. So maybe it's an age thing, I don't know. too sure. So, first impressions. Well, you've been to Barmouth before, haven't you?
Yeah, it's quite a long
Yeah,
time ago.
in the summer.
Yeah, there's more to it than I thought, but I think you can't really see much of it at the minute because it's so quiet.
It's a lovely place.
Yeah, it's just
Definitely going to come back in the
summer.
summer, aren't we? I think.
It's
But
a summer place, I think.
there's a little bit to do here on a winter's day. Been in the arcades. Fish and chips were open. We've not gone for the fish and chips in the end. I would like to, but we had a bit of a late one, so still not that hungry at the minute.
It's too cold for ice cream.
Probably the only criticism we've got. You say that? I'll edit that out. Dog crap. Edit that out that bit. Oh, so we're going to head back now. I think we're going to have we're going to make the kids an hot chocolate, hot tub,
Wine.
beer.
Wine till the wine runs out, then beer.
Parking, I think it was £1.50 for 2 hours, and that's all year round as well, which would be quite a good value really for the summer.
It's coins, card payment, and
yeah.
so you can
No, £3.10 for 4 hours, and £4.60 for 12 hours. So you could park here all day for £4.60, which I'd imagine that beach would be fantastic in the summer.
We've got the railway bridge to walk over,
Yeah, and we've just had a look at the train station. You can get the train up the coast from Fawley to Aberystwyth, and then from Aberystwyth you can get the train out to Birmingham. So that's better. I feel like I've put it on the setting where it follows my face, and it's the wider lens that open. Day 4, we're at Zipworld, doing the Forest Coaster this morning, then the Bounce Below later. So we've just arrived at the Forest Coaster, just heading to the check-in now. So we've pre-booked the parking, so straight into the car park. I think we just need to go and check in, and we'll report back later. Check-in was simple enough. Just go in, tell them your name, then literally the way everybody, and the only reason the way everyone is obviously because we had one of the kids, she didn't want to go on her own, so she wants to share. Obviously there is a weight limit, I think it was like 150 kilos, so I was shamed. I came in at 123, so I'm not actually allowed to share with anyone. In the town of Betsy Coed, so we've been there on the Forest Coaster this morning. Good fun. Probably worth noticing we did have a 30% off voucher, so I don't know how I'd have felt about paying full price, but not too bad. We got like a 30% off on the. We've done 2 activities. We're going to the Bounce Below later on. So, because you book 2 things, it gives you free parking as well. So, worth bearing in mind. Also, if you do get the 30% off, we just got it through on an email. I did notice it was cheaper to book individual rather than book on a family ticket because you didn't get the discount on a family ticket. So, worth noticing. We're just going to have a bit of a mooch around Betsy Coed now. See if we can find a charity shop. Probably have a drink. 12 o'clock innit? We'll see how we go. They're cute.
It's going to be close for a little while, I think.
Actually goes up to Llandudno and then Festiniog, which is where we're going this afternoon. That's where we were yesterday, Barmouth. Goes out to Fowelly and actually goes to Birmingham New Street. Yeah, really tempted to come back on the train, I think. Love a little train station. And get that as well. Cute little place.
And after lunch, we headed to our afternoon booking at Bounce Below, and this was about a 20-minute drive from Bessicoed.
What did you think of Zipworld?
I knew you were going to ask me that. It was good. I did like it, and the kids loved it. It's really good for the kids. But for the activities we did, I thought the cost was quite high for what you got. But it was good. We got a discount, so I was happy to pay the discounted price, but I probably wouldn't have paid full price for the experience personally.
Because I've been before, and obviously I signed up to the emails. They got a 30% off just before the half term, didn't I?
Yeah.
So that kind of brought the price down. I think if I was going to pick one or the other, I think I would pick the Bounce Below. I think the kids loved it more. I think it's more interactive as a family. Whereas when you're on the coaster, you kind of go on individually, and you can kind of get broken up as well, can't you?
Yeah, I think that's what I wasn't so bothered about either.
And also the Bounce Below, you're not weather dependent either. So rain, snow, sun, it's always open. And it lasted longer as well. I think the Forest Coaster, you get 3 goes. And
you're there about half hour, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
If it's not busy and you've not got to queue for long.
Whereas the Bounce Below, it was an hour and 15 minutes, weren't it, from the start time? So
yeah.
And to be honest, it flew by, didn't it?
And then we had a really big gap in between doing the 2 activities because we booked them to spread them out. Then we went and got some lunch, didn't we? So
yeah, we had pizza in Bessicoed, which was really nice, and then we had fish and chips in Festiniog. But I would say as a half-term week, I would say Wales is perfect because we're here in February. We've had snow, we've had rain, it's been windy, but we've still managed to do loads. So I don't think that you're that reliant on the weather in Wales. I think you kind of come prepared for the worst anyway. You come prepared that it's going to rain a bit anyway.
Yeah. You
can come in the summer here and it'll rain. So I think, if you have that mindset, I think it's brilliant. I think for a February half term, I think it's perfect.
If you're happy to get in the hot tub no matter what the weather is.
Yeah. And the only thing we haven't done is, which I would have liked to have done, is to walk up Snowdon, but I was sort of monitoring it a little bit on their website. There's a website that sort of updates every couple of days, and it was showing quite a lot of ice, and I think because we've got young kids, I think they'd have lost interest, wouldn't they?
Yeah, maybe do it when the weather's a bit better, where the visibility be better and the climate be better, and the kids are probably... You're all right if you've got older kids, but as well, one of ours is just that little bit too young, I think, to do it. Maybe even, I'd probably say teenagers probably be more suited to it.
Yeah, but as a half-term break, I think there's loads you can do in there.
Lovely.
It's been good. And I think all that's left to do is... Kids are in the hot tub now, so we're going to...
Have a wine. Get in the hot tub.
Have a wine, have a beer. Get them out of the hot tub.
So we can get in it.
Yeah, hope you've enjoyed our video. if you've enjoyed it. We're going to do a few more throughout the year. Got a couple of little trips planned here and there, and like we say, we've always like really enjoyed watching YouTube, haven't we? And we've always thought, you know what, we'd like to put our trips on there. So
Yeah.
and we've said, haven't we, if no one watches them, then we'll just look back in a couple of years' time and watch them. But at the same time, I've always said, I think it's nice to be able, if you're going to go somewhere, watch a video. I mean, I'm a bit of a planner, so I like to know what I'm doing and where I'm going, and I look for little bits of like practical information. That's why,
Yeah.
if I see like a car park, I like to say how much it is and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video if you've watched it all the way through, and it's been a bit of trial and error, hasn't it?
I think the more we do it, the more we'll film. I think
Yeah.
at first it feels a bit unusual, and it's quite weird to be filming everything you're doing, and make sure it all. We've got to try and obviously edit it all and make sure it all fits together. But yeah, I think
and I'm
once
getting used to the camera as well. Isn't it?
I think once we do it more and we get into more of the swing of things, then
I've listened to myself when I was walking around Barmouth and I had the mic on, and I was kind of talking into it a bit too close, and then I've had bits where I'm not filming myself, so
or only filming himself and nobody else.
Yeah, so it's a bit of trial and error, but I wanted to do this video as a half term in North Wales, and basically, if you're thinking about having a half term in Wales in February or October, and you're thinking there's much to do, hopefully you can watch this video and it'll give you a few ideas.
Yeah.
So, thanks for watching.